Good morning, everyone. It's Alex here with iChongqing. As you can see by the title of this live stream, we have some pretty serious news here in China's province here of Taiwan. As early hours this morning, a earthquake of 7.4, some people are recording it as 7.3 on the Richter scale, tore through the island province. This is pretty serious stuff here as we are getting live updates throughout the show. Just want to let you know that my eyes will be rotating on and off this screen as I read you some live updates. Just want to welcome everybody from our Twitter feed. Thank you very much. And over 500 people watching now on iChongqing. Thank you very much, Kevin, for joining the program today. And we do greatly appreciate everybody's support in this dark time right now. The latest update that we have is almost 100 buildings have been damaged in this catastrophe. There's no other word for it. The magnitude of this was 7.4, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. It is, in fact, the largest earthquake to hit the island in over 25 years. Quite a shocker to wake up to something like that this morning. That immediately triggered tsunami alerts all across the regions as far as Japan. Once again, just want to thank everybody for joining this. I'm quite surprised over 725 people have joined us already. That means that people are definitely concerned about what is happening. We have a few things that we would like to show you during this broadcast and talk about some other issues. I want to show you now just kind of something I found this morning here, prepared just before the show. And let's just do a sound check. I hope everybody can hear me. Kevin, maybe give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. No problem. That would be greatly appreciated. We hope that we're loud and clear with you. It says, I'm just reading some reports here from some of our viewers. Taiwan is hit by the strong earthquake in 25 years. That's correct. Thank you very much for pointing that out. And we've had some canceled tsunami warnings in New Zealand. Audio and visual are good. Okay, I will carry on. And once again, thank you very much for joining the program as we near the 1,000 viewer mark. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciated. I got to tell you, in this time here, waking up to this news this morning, it was bright and early here. My mother had called me and said, "I hope you are okay, son." When you wake up seeing notes like that on your mobile phone, you know something has happened. Okay, let's get right into what we do know right now. We do know that the epicenter was 18 kilometers, 18 kilometers or 11 miles south of the tourist city of Hualien. It is followed by another aftershock of 6.5. Now, these are pretty strong aftershocks. And just to let you know, Taiwan sits between two tectonic plates. So it's no surprise that, the provincial island here of Taiwan gets these attacks or even tremors or quakes, as we call them. I'm just going to let you know that Taiwan does have a history here of these. Just going to read you guys something. The earthquake, this was many years ago, back in 1999. In fact, on September 21st, 1999, it had a magnitude of 7.6. So this is going to give you an idea of how serious this one is. This was measured 7.6, causing over 2,400 fatalities, injuring about 100,000 people and destroying thousands of buildings. Now, we have an update of 100 buildings being destroyed already. So it is a pretty grave situation down there. Our hearts and wishes go out to everyone during this time here. And also, this is going to take a fair amount of time to dig out of. This is, pretty catastrophic when you think about it. I'm just going to give you now a demo here on the screen here. And thank you, everybody, for your wishes. We really appreciate that here. I'm going to give you just a quick video of 1 minute of what the velocity and the intensity of these earthquakes can. This is an interesting video. Let's go have a look. right. Thank you, everyone, for that. We're going to have to see what the show is like on playback here. I think we're dealing with a resolution problem here with the show, but not to worry about that. We will try to fix that a little bit. I just want to talk about the Sichuan area, what happened in the Sichuan area back many years ago. We had approximately, and this is quite, one of the 18th deadliest of all time. It was 87,587 casualties when that happened in China many, many years ago. Yeah, let's have a look at that. I did a recent video about that. Let's go have a look.
This amazing city and province has had some challenges. It suffered a very, very large earthquake, one of the 8 largest earthquakes in the world.
Now, 10 days on, and China is still reeling from the earthquake that struck at the heart of Sichuan province. Quake triggered massive landslides, wiping out all that was there before it. Now, this image shows 2 small villages next to the river, and after the quake, the area is completely submerged. All across Sichuan, whole villages were wiped out in a matter of moments.
And with destruction on this scale, the towns will have to be rebuilt from scratch, and the communities that live there rehoused on safer ground. The cleanup operation is now in full swing and happening remarkably fast.
Well, after the earthquake, China's Premier Wen Jiabao announced cuts to overall national spending in order to raise a $10 billion fund for reconstruction.
Wenchuan earthquake, also known as the Great Sichuan Earthquake, 2:28 in the afternoon on May 12, 2008. That's right, measuring 8.0 on the Richter scale. The epicenter was about 80 kilometers away from Chengdu. This earthquake was felt as far away as Beijing, Shanghai, and even, guys, Thailand. How big of an earthquake that is. 90,000 people died. 363,000 injured. Well over 100,000 were still missing. Destroyed 15 million homes. This ground shook. 15 million homes just before the Beijing Olympics. Displaced 1.5 million people. Caused anywhere from 20 billion. When total costs were finished, it was about $146 billion. This country, this province, these people, they've rebuilt. They've rebuilt these homes. That's what Chinese do. They buckle down. They support each other. They help each other. And that is a nation that stands behind each other.
Well, welcome back. I just wanted to show you that piece before, so we had a really good understanding that China knows how to deal with this situation here. I think our audio and our video feed is not very good today, so unfortunately, I will keep the stream going for a little bit here, but definitely would like to increase the the viewer integration for you so that you guys can enjoy the show a little bit better. But I'll keep it going for a little bit more here as we update you guys. So if you guys can put up with the screen, that would be great. I appreciate that. Now, there's a couple of other things that I want to show you. I want to show you some footage of the recent activities that are going on here on the island. Now, these are some images that were sent in to us here in our office about an hour ago. We've been getting this feed. These are some of the people that have been dealing in the area in just outside of the capital here. as you can see, it's a sense of panic. I will continue to roll some more footage that we have of the situation here in Taiwan. Remember, we've read some feeds here. Almost 100 buildings were damaged in Taiwan following this earthquake. Yeah, this is pretty troubling stuff to watch here. A lot of really devastating photos coming and video feeds coming out of Taiwan at the moment. I agree with you. This is a massive earthquake, just absolutely devastating. What we'll do is we're just going to go to some of the top stories here. I'll reduce my image on the screen since we're not having a great video feed here today. Unfortunately, I will have to look into that as we get on to another show in the future. But let's have a look here, and I'll put myself onto the side of the screen here. We are reading here, Taiwan earthquake live updates, collapse after buildings collapse. Let's go through this and see what the news agencies are saying throughout the world here. This is pretty devastating stuff, as I told you. This is the Guardian newspaper. They have recorded the situation here. At least 4 killed in the earthquake and are now reported to have been killed in Taiwan's earthquake. The National Fire Agency said 4 people died in the Hualien County. Hualien was near the epicenter of the quake that struck at about 8 a.m. this morning. As we scroll down a little bit more here, Taiwan's government said on the afternoon, Wednesday local time, that 711 people had been injured in the earthquake, and that 77 people were trapped as well. And you could just have a look at this image here. This really kind of says it all here. When you start seeing buildings like that go into absolute free fall, it is quite devastating. Now, the earthquake was very close to land. And it was shallow. It was felt all over Taiwan and offshore islands. It's quite devastating. You know, like I said, the largest tremor to hit the island in 25 years. Now, something I want to note to you guys while you're watching this program here. There's quite a large amount of semiconductors on the island. These are manufacturers that are on the island there. And I'm just going to bring up a slide here that I think is quite important. Let me just find it for you in a moment. Anyway, we'll go to check out CNN's live feed here as well, and what they are covering. I need to bring some other information on the screen here, but just looking now what CNN has covered, they said that approximately 100 buildings have been destroyed. The powerful tremors rocked Taiwan on Wednesday morning, and this was probably about an update about just over an hour ago. And it's the aftershocks that are really worrying. I can tell you, being in Chongqing here, even last year we had some mild tremors, which really puts people on alert, and it's something that is very unsettling. These are tectonic plates that are incredibly vulnerable. I know we hear about a lot of these in the United States, but yes, this happens other places around the world. Let's go to another slide here. I want to bring up onto the screen. I think it's quite important. Let's have a look at, I believe we have share price here. Keep an eye on this before the American markets open And this is the price of Taiwan Semiconductor. This is one of the largest semiconductors in the world. Also, supplier Foxconn are on the island as well. They have not immediately responded to the BBC's request for comment, but Taiwanese chipmaker giant TSMC said it has evacuated some of its factories in the provinces and southern Taiwan for its staff safety. But it is added that its safety systems are operating normally. TSMC is a major producer of semiconductors for tech firms, including Apple and NVIDIA. Those are massive companies that have really helped out the tech rallies that have gone on in the United States. Let's go over to CGTN's feed here and take a look at CGTN. And once again, I do apologize for my video feed today, but the good news is all my other online stuff is looking pretty good. So I'm not too concerned about that. Let's have a look at CGTN, their live updates as of 12:47. Let's give this a refresh here and see if there's anything else that they have updated here. At 11:52 this morning, this photo has come onto the screen here. They're measuring it a 7.3 quake. Look at the building that we have in the photo here. This is just absolutely catastrophic. I mean, the image was taken this morning of these partially collapsed, but these buildings all have to come down. And it's not just that, it's the foundation that are under these buildings that is quite worrying. China's Natural Resources Ministry lifts tsunami alerts, so those have been cleared out of the way. Chinese mainland spokesperson expresses concern over the quakes in Taiwan. The Chinese mainland spokesperson on Wednesday expressed deep concern over the earthquakes in Taiwan region and extended sincere condolences to compatriots affected by them. We will pay close attention to this disaster situation and are willing to provide relief assistance, a spokesman for the State Council of Taiwan Affairs Office. This is pretty dark times and extremely, extremely difficult. Anyway, everybody, I just want to thank you once again for joining the feed. I will replay again on the outro of this some of the live footage that we have coming in. And you guys can chat amongst yourself there. But once again, thank you very much for joining today. Greatly appreciate your time. Go out to a region that is in need of some help. Thanks for watching.